Back to the Lahoma Field Day, where OSU Extension agronomist Josh Bushong talks about wheat disease in the state.
Today I stood in for a state specialist, Dr. Miriam Mahoon, our wheat pathologist for the state, but talked about wheat diseases and how to control them, how to manage them in our wheat systems. So the main one for 2024 was stripe rust. That's been the story for the whole spring. Definitely got its hold early on down South State, but as we progress further north central Oklahoma, it's still found. You can definitely see the damage it's done in the lower leaf of the canopy, but we still have some remnants that made it all the way up to the flag leaf up here, even in north central Oklahoma. So stripe rust was the early issue we had, and then we still have some leaf rust actually out here. It's still thriving. It's not really taken off, but it still can be found on some of these flag leaves. And we know a lot of producers that are changing the varieties more often, and since there's so many options to choose from, these trials are very beneficial to help select those varieties that's best suited in their area. We have these variety trials over western Oklahoma for a reason. That's so we get more regional, local data for farmers to choose what variety works best for their system and what disease package and insect package, herbicide tolerant package, whatever fits their operation. So going into this fall, guys picking new varieties, be looking at those disease ratings. Another issue that we often see this time of year is once we get those heads starting to finish out, some of them might start change. One issue that we have seen as far as pathogen and diseases go is common bunt, or also known as stinky smut. So with that disease, you often find those heads, those kernels affected, but keep in mind, not only do we get that discount at the elevator, a price discount because of the smell, smells kind of fishy, but also that virus, or that pathogen, that disease, can only survive in seed as well as be soil-borne. So if we are looking for seed wheat, or we're saving our own seed for next fall, keep in mind that we don't want to be inoculating new fields with that. If we are using that for seed wheat, we want to be using a seed treatment this fall. The other smut is loose smut. It's a little bit safer. It's not going to be soil-borne, but it is seed-borne. You're not going to get the price discount out the elevator like we do with common bunt or stinky smut. But the loose smut, you often find those heads where the kernels kind of turn to powder, turn black. But keep in mind that one head, you might not find that many of them, but those spores did infect several other heads. So that's kind of exponential. If you did find some heads, and like I said, if you are saving that for seed wheat, be sure to be looking at a fungal seed treatment this fall when we start sowing our wheat.